guys, and welcome to episode 15 of Unplugged. I know you see a lot of familiar faces on this couch, so we're just going to hop right into it. So, we want to let you guys know that we are giving away 2 free tickets to our live show that's on October 12th. And I'm going to have Deryk tell you the rules and regulations on how to win those tickets.
Me. Okay, I like it. So, as Lottie was saying, if you want to win 2 tickets to the October 12th live show, what you're going to do is drop a comment in this video right here and just put what you're going to dress as for Halloween. We'll pick the best costume and you're going to win those tickets. How about that?
Oh, yeah, I like that.
All right.
What if they don't show up as what they said they were going to dress as? And
Someone's getting jumped at the show.
Yeah, then we call you in, Reggie.
Yeah.
violence.
Scary.
I don't participate in violence.
Boo. Boring. Speaking of violence, y'all, it's 9/11.
Fuck 9/11.
Okay. Okay. Sad day, but let's keep going on.
Fuck
speaking
9/11.
speaking
Think
of
I'm
violence, let's talk about Tekashi. All right. So let's just say you see her across the room and she asks y'all, who you looking at? Are we finding her or we looking away and walking away?
Blind. I'm simply blind.
I'm asking.
I saw nothing.
I'm asking my girl, what did you do to make her that mad?
Oh, that's crazy. No, you throw her in the, that's wild.
Because it's like, why did you make that woman that mad that she want to fight you?
I know.
Because
like,
she gonna mush me.
out of everybody in the room, she pick out you
know.
to stare at. I'd be like, you on your own.
I'm too scared, so I wouldn't fight her. She's knocking out 2 from the root, so I
When
think
she
I'll-
busted open her lip, I literally watched like every single part on Diamond's TikTok, and I was just like, girl, like I knew it was coming, and not even necessarily from like Big Dog herself. I just knew it was coming because even watching the current season of Baddies Caribbean, I just think it's like crazy how at the beginning, like I can't remember who, but one girl really didn't like her and was just like, I don't fuck with you. And she's just like, why don't you fuck with me? Like, we both ended up making it on the show, so what's your problem? And she's just like, because you snuck me at the auditions for no reason. She's like, okay, yeah, I know I did that, but like, look, we both made it on TV. And she's just like, girl, you're not getting it. Fuck this TV shit, bitch. You snuck me. Like, you're weird. So her having that attitude, and even like at one point in her like TikTok series of her explaining everything from A to Z, I'm just like, girl, you even said she humbled the fuck out of her clearly, and she even was talking about some and this character that I play and da 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 da. And even when I was on Now That's TV on like the Deja Vu like Las Vegas show they have over there, I'm just like, why are you just being yourself? Like, that's why you got mocked like that, because you can't just be yourself. Like, that's fucking crazy.
I feel like she was listening too much to the fans. I feel like the fans got to her head, and she's like, yeah, I can beat her up and more.
Yeah, because she even said at one point, she was just like, when I first started on Now That's TV and I was doing the little Deja Vu Las Vegas show and she was like actively dancing, and she was just like, I used to get bullied when I first came out because everyone was just like, you seem weird, like, why are you so nice? Why don't you want to fight anybody? I'm like, see, so you know you're not a fighter. You just should have like kept that and just been like, I'm nice and I don't fight, and that you wouldn't even got. That's crazy. When I
know
saw
it
that
smells
initial
crazy
picture,
in that house.
hey,
That's a lot of pH balances, a lot of wig sprays, a lot of setting sprays. Not everybody shower at the same time. I know it smells crazy.
Probably
That's why they
smells
be
like
fighting.
strip club.
yeah.
That's why they be fighting. I'm like, right.
So can you guys just give just give an update to our Caucasian audience? What are you guys even talking about?
Oh God, I don't either.
I forgot.
Me too.
Okay, guys. So we're talking about Diamond with the Body getting beat up by Tekashi. Tekashi is Krishan's rock sister. If y'all know anything about Krishan, she can fight too, and she literally just got out of prison. So you know.
And Blueface is going in for 4 years. Yes.
Because
But the main thing, after doing a little bit of digging and
tough.
looking at both of their socials and like trying to see like where the beef like stemmed from and everything, apparently it was because like Diamond was just being a hardcore troll, and then she took it a step further and was talking some crazy shit about Krishan's baby, and all she said like Siki online was just like, don't talk about my nephew, but I'm going to see you at the reunion. And that's all she said. That alone would have had me not going to the reunion. I'd be like, I don't want her to see me at the reunion. Like, I'd be scared as hell. Like, no.
I'll be shaking like a hoe in church. I don't know. That's just me personally.
Like, she's like the female Mike Tyson. I don't want her to touch me. I'd be scared as fuck. Like, when I opened Twitter randomly in the middle of the night a couple nights ago, and I just see, like, first I saw a TikTok, and it was Natalie Nunn, and I was dead. She was using the Natalie Nunn filter. And then she was like, whose tooth is this? Whole ass tooth and the root. I was like, the root? How the fuck you hit someone in the face so hard you knocked their tooth out from the root clean? That's insane.
That shit was already falling out. Bitch needed a root canal a month ago.
No, it was like a perfectly clean, like that tooth was perfectly fine. Like she for real just like, I don't even know what the fuck she did. I just need to see that footage. That's insane. I hope they don't overly edit it.
Yeah.
Like I need to see it.
We're never gonna see that footage. It's gonna
I'll
be
be
2
so
weeks before
someone
we see
leak it, please.
Yeah. Speaking of leaked, how do we feel about people on OnlyFans?
What?
Damn,
Okay,
that was crazy.
Squeak on it.
Say
Not
how
me.
you really feel.
Yeah, since you want to laugh, what's
Oh,
so funny?
I really
Speak on
don't
it.
give a fuck. For one, get your bread. How you gonna get your bread? Because I think there's a bad notice. I think there's a bad notation when it comes to OnlyFans. I think that an insecure man and a very, very like traditional man will be like, please stop doing that. And they're going to look at you less than. But like a progressive man, and I think a lot of women, they want a progressive man, but a traditional man values, and you're not going to find that in the same nigga. Sorry. But a progressive man is like, well, I mean, if you're going to be fucking on there, it's just going to be me, right? And then, then we good. Or like you just go over there like, all right, you playing with yourself? Do what you do. I don't care. You send little DMs to these niggas, cool. As long, sometimes like it gets to the point where it's like, are you meeting up? Like, are you pay to play like that way? Like that takes like a really, really, really strong dude to like kind of stomach through that. Like, oh shit.
I feel like when
oof.
guys have those
Because-
thoughts, like on the escorting sense, they don't really understand how escorting works. Because,
Man,
like,
we
shit,
know
you
that
even
there-
remotely mention something that seems like that vibe, and your whole account gets snatched off OnlyFans. I heard.
No,
yeah, it
but
definitely
like they
does
got
take-
code words and shit. So.
It really does.
No,
take
that's
a
what I'm
stronger
saying. Like, they
guy.
have like a little bot now where they literally will snatch your shit up, like customer and shit. Like, I've seen like several girls and shit like that do like OnlyFans specifically mainly as their main source of income, and like they have screenshots from like being like, hey, like this is like the terms for me as an OnlyFans model. Like, please don't be sending me no crazy ass messages, because like that'll get my shit snatched up simply just because you sent me the message. You doesn't matter if you responded or opened the shit. And there's like been angry ass customers that just be sending crazy ass shit, and then just to purposely get the girl's fucking account banned and trying to get chargebacks and shit. And I'm like, crazy. I'm like, I could never give a fuck that much. I'm sorry. I
Hey
just
fellas, y'all
couldn't.
Yeah.
can't choose. Y'all can't have two struggles. Y'all can't be horny and broke. Y'all gotta pick one struggle. That is a struggle. When you horny and broke. But let me explain something though. Like what you first said out your mouth was the escort thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. After a while,
Break it down first, Reggie.
a guy is gonna understand that like if you go out with guys for money, that means in some way, shape, or form, there is not an amount. There's an amount that you're not gonna say no to. There, it's gonna get to it. Like if you meet the right dude, he pulling up in the fattest Rolls Royce, and you get in that truck, and he's just like, I want to take you out, and y'all go out and y'all have a nice time. Eventually, he's gonna say a number where you like, man, fuck it. And when and she gonna come back home like, baby, when I pop up with this new PS5 that just came out, don't ask where it came from. When I give you these shoes, don't ask where it came from. Don't just
Well, I feel like
I worked some extra hours at work. Don't ask where it came from.
Preach.
I feel like that ties into like at the end of the day, like with any
Boy,
relationship.
am I wrong? Am I wrong?
Well, no, you're not wrong about.
That's all I needed to hear.
Wait, hey, let me elaborate though.
That's all I
You're
needed
not
to
like
hear.
wrong in the
She's
sense
not
of
saying
at the
you're
end of
wrong.
the day, like everybody does have a price. That is true,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like. Doesn't matter if you're a sex worker, this or whatever you do. At the end of the day, like every relationship should have that conversation where you have like, these are my boundaries, these are your boundaries type shit. Like, and like, you know,
Can I ask
everyone
a
meet in the
question?
meet in the middle and meet in the middle and everything like that. So I feel like I don't like disagree with you that is a valid like worry and everything. Like, hey, like everybody does have a price. Like, where are these gifts coming from? Like, are you going to tell me that? Are you going to be like, hey, mind your business and just accept the gift type shit? But that kind of falls back onto, is that how your relationship goes with like other things in general? And also, even though she might be like doing the, at the end of the day, even if it was money or not, she probably would have cheated or fucked around in a regular relationship where she wasn't getting off her shit. Well, no, like, and I know the money also pushes people way more to do some shit like that. But at the end of the day, like, that is such a character thing, too. Because, like, it also falls on, like, damn, like, okay, so you did this. So at the end of the day, you're saying you have a price for yourself that you be willing to throw away, like, some really important relationships for.
Well, look, I'm going to have to agree or disagree with you because, like he said, it does take a stronger person to, you know, really understand you do this for a job. Yes, I do X, Y, and Z, but like you can still do that and still know at the end of the day because you guys got good communication. Y'all not afraid to talk about it.
Yeah.
Maybe y'all laugh about this shit sometimes. So like it's not bad. And don't think, oh well, since you do this now, if you weren't doing this and I was just a regular nigga on the street, are you just gonna pick a regular dude on a nigga? Like, nah. Like, that don't mean I'm gonna cheat. It's just, as long as you got that communication, as long as y'all shut that boundary, I think it's cool.
Can I ask one more question?
Yes.
No.
Oh. Yeah, hell no.
No, because I did tell him to wait earlier, so we got to circle back to his question.
When do y'all think y'all should at least let the dude know that y'all getting serious? That like, hey, I got an OnlyFans. When is that like conversation have? Because you don't know what you don't know his response. That's like the same as a dude when he says like he's got to tell a woman, I got kids. That's the same thing. Like a woman is like, oh shit, I don't know how I gotta tell him.
Well, no, I just feel like at the end of the day, like I agree with you, like literally, like, oh, I got kids or some shit like that. But I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like it's just kind of like there is no, or at least in my opinion, I can't really say like a definite answer like that I would say for myself for everyone else because like everyone's different. I've realized like some people be like, oh, you shouldn't let people know you got kids until this point, or some people are like, no, you need to let people know you have kids right away, and I'm on that end, but like again, like I've noticed everyone seems to have such different approaches to that, so that would probably be my answer, because like I know where I stand, but I've realized that everybody seems to view that shit differently, like girl or guy.
You could tell by the pussy, Reggie.
Oh
You don't
my
gotta
God.
tell me. You don't gotta tell me you do OnlyFans. I could tell.
Mm-hmm.
I could just feel it.
They be
Some
tight.
pussy got grip.
They be tight.
Y'all let's tell you.
And then they do that little thing where it's like a heartbeat on your shit.
Oh, the
like
Kegels.
the Kegels.
I was
Oh
about
my-
to say, I was like, we love some Kegels.
That is a great muscle. Appreciate it.
To answer your question, it depends. Like, because some guys are just like, oh, you do OnlyFans? Bitch, you're a hoe. Like, straight up, like, you know, get the fuck out of here. You're a hoe. You just gonna use me for money. But, like, it depends. I would say with me and the person that I'm with, we set boundaries and we talk about the things that we do, and we make sure that we are both safe. Like, he gets tested, I get tested. I be taking vitamins for the kitty cooter. I be doing that little apple cider thing with the kitty cooter. I'm making sure everything is cool, because again, I'm not just messing with my body, I'm messing with his too. So if we're gonna be committed, then I think that should be something you should share. So don't be afraid to tell your man that you're being a hoe.
Hey,
I'm playing.
yeah,
I'm
don't
playing.
slap that word on him.
I'm
'Cause
playing.
now you gonna give men an
playing.
excuse.
I'm not trying to get you all in
Well,
trouble.
no, and
You know what they say?
and I feel like either
That's
way,
how white
honestly,
people-
because if you can't be like honest about like everything with like who you perceive to be your person, especially if you're super serious and it's not just some casual shit, then like maybe you need to do some like inner digging and be like, should I fuck with this person? Like, why am I not even comfortable to just be me?
Did you say thinking or dicking?
Digging.
Okay,
Dicking.
that's what I thought you,
know
said. Inner
what?
dicking.
Either way you want to go about it, I guess. You know,
Like
that's
run back
on
through your
you.
roster right quick and make sure like, is this the one I want to settle on?
I guess that's the right way to a girl's heart. It's their stomach. So keep on digging, you guys. But,
I like that.
I like to think that it's funny that all these girls think they're gonna make a bunch of money on OnlyFans,
no.
but none of them
man.
literally make any money
know
at all.
how it is to be a SoundCloud rapper.
Shit.
That shit ain't popping yet, is it? It's just weirdos in high school that's like, oh, I had science with her.
I feel
She's
like,
showing her vagina.
I feel like with anything, it's like music, art, porn, whatever. I feel like a lot of people just have to realize that like what works for you and vice versa is not gonna work for the other person and shit. And then like a lot of people perceive like, oh, this shit's gonna be so easy, I'm gonna pop off, and I'm just like, you might never pop off and you might get humbled and realize it's not for you, or that shit might take a fucking while.
And that shit is on the internet forever. You can delete it, but there's a weirdo that recorded
well, no,
it.
and that's another thing too. Like I haven't done content or produced any new content in years
Do y'all
since
let
I've been
people plug their
dancing.
OnlyFans
But
here?
huh?
Do y'all let people plug their OnlyFans here?
If you want, fuck
If
it.
you want to.
You're a fucking hater. But no, like I don't know. I'm just like damn, Deryk, you made me lose my
Everybody
train of
drop their
thought. You're so dumb.
OnlyFans in the comments at
Yeah,
this point.
that
Let's
part,
just promote
though.
each other. Support
You're-
small businesses.
You were talking about how girls like it doesn't work for other girls, it works for you.
Oh yeah, no, but like I don't know, like I've realized that some people also don't realize that shit can be also super fucking oversaturated too. Like just with like you were saying with fucking SoundCloud, like anyone can make a fucking account and fucking upload the audio and a file and shit like that. And also like with that being oversaturated, that means that there's like also a oversaturation and a big wave of clientele and customers and weirdos and shit, and even spiteful people that you may know in real life that fucking might secretly have it out for you or something. And like when I was doing it, I was very like aware that no matter what I put on the internet, I was just like, one, this is out there forever, so just kind of accept that. The likelihood that someone you know is going to find out that you do it is out there, so you got to kind of get over that too. And then also, like, at the end of the day, like, do what you do, but, like, don't put anything on the internet that you, like, really have to second guess and be like, damn, am I going to be embarrassed about that in a couple years type shit. Like, do whatever freak shit you want, but, like, if you ever have that, inner going thought of just, like, damn, like, should I be putting this up? Don't put it on there.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
No face, no case. So if anything goes wrong, if you're thinking about doing it and you're scared, I would just say go slowly. Like the ski mask girl off of TikTok, like she never showed her face, but she was popping even on OnlyFans, and then eventually she showed her face. So I would say, take it slow.
Do you know how hard it is to fuck in a long sleeve and a ski mask?
How hard?
It's very hard.
That's pretty. That sounds
Like,
tough.
It's very, very hard. I have to hide my tattoos in my face, so it's very hard. Like it's you take that shit off.
You're fucking in a ski mask pretty often. Is
Like,
this something we have to warn the police about?
pay for
No.
play.
You're paying for pussy
No.
No.
in a ski mask.
Ski mask?
You're like, I'm not paying, bitch. Who's gonna stop me?
Insane.
Okay, well, speaking of mask, all right. So there has been an upward of people fucking in like the screen mask, the black phone, just different masks that you would see during Halloween time, and making that part of play. How do y'all feel about that?
We love some freak shit, and happy Halloween. I'm very excited. Spooky season. Yes.
How do you feel about that?
Spooky with like 3 X's, so I'm with it. No K, it's spooky with like SPOXXXY season.
Okay.
Do with that information you will.
How would you pronounce that?
Spoxy.
Somebody try to spell that in the comment, and we'll see who spells it right.
Spoxy. Spoxy. That's how you spell it.
Huh.
Spoxy.
Are you doing a shot, Lottie?
No.
Okay.
Y'all. I'll self though. But okay, so let's just say, all right, a girl does OnlyFans, all right, and that's your girlfriend. When are you like introducing her to your family? Are you scared? Like
Never.
you think that
That'd be for the streets.
My family doesn't give a fuck as long as you're not a shitty person and you're not on drugs or some shit and you're not like a criminal. And you clearly have a fucking job and roof over your head. There's like, be
Okay.
a member of society. Don't give a fuck.
All I ask, my family's not going to care. Because, one, I'm not going to tell them. But all I ask is please don't dress provocatively around my mother. She will give you a nightie or robe to wear around the house, whether there's men there or not. My dad ain't going to care because he's going to like, yeah.
Think you hitting that, Neff?
My dad not gonna give a damn, but my mom, please, that's all I ask. But I'm not gonna tell my people like, oh yeah, she does online fun. Like I'm not gonna say that. Like no.
That's insane.
Like why would you tell your parents that you bring it? Like
It's gonna come up eventually.
no, it's not. Why would it have to? Unless you get exposed, like on some global level. Then
I mean,
I'm
if
like,
that, well, I'm like assuming in the sense like that we're talking like that is what you do, not even like, oh, it's a side thing. Like people when they're like, no, they're making good, consistent money to where they can like support their bills, support fun shit. Like, no, like I do OnlyFans type shit. Like that's like more so what I was thinking. Like it's your main shit you do.
yeah, like because parents are gonna ask. So what do you
I
do?
don't want them thinking you're
Like,
a
what do
drug
you do?
dealer. I'm like, what the fuck? Absolutely not. That's crazy.
She's got an Etsy shop.
Shit, I'd be like, what you make? I love trinkets.
just know I'm not calling
I
them.
love
from-
Etsy.
Nah,
You think your mom's doing that because she
no, but
wants to be
like
the hottest one in the house?
no, like
No,
it's really out of a respectful thing. Like I've like when I was in high school, I bought a girl home for Thanksgiving. She had this really short skirt on because we were about to go out afterward. She gave her a blanket and was like, no. Like she was like, I will make you a plate. I will make you a drink. Don't get up.
Yeah.
My mom's very
His
traditional like
mom
that.
is hot, by the way. I'm not gonna hold you.
Emma,
And his stepmom, bro. His mom is like 90s fine. Like she could have been a video fiction like type
fucking
fine.
weirdo, bro. That's some weird ass shit.
Yeah, she
man.
is.
Fucking lusting over
What's
my
her
mother,
Facebook?
bro. I'm
Yeah.
gonna show you a picture of my mother. I'll show you. Like this lusting over my mother. What's wrong
Show the
with
whole
you?
chat.
I can't show how I show the chat.
Airdrop it to me.
Like
No,
that's
don't send
lusting over
Deryk
my
shit.
Y-
Freaky
yeah,
frog ass.
freaky ass nigga.
Freaky
You
ass.
are
Airdrop
a
it to
memory
me.
beater.
Airdrop it to me, bro.
You no, I ain't
God.
showing you shit.
No,
You a
for real.
memory beater, bro. Hell no.
I'm a fucking.
No.
I'm a.
Nasty ass.
Do you know what that?
Freaky ass nigga. He has 69.
That part.
Hey, yo.
though.
Nigga.
You guys know what the Oedipus complex is?
Oh my god. You
Yeah,
need
I
to
do.
stop
And it's an
immediately.
amazing thing. I truly believe in it.
What is that for the people that don't know?
It's when you
like-
try to find people that's like your mom, but you can have sex with them.
Yeah. Or
They
that-
remind you of their mom. Like you have like qualities like my mom. Like you yell like my mom. You cook like my mom. You built like my mom.
That
Like,
sounds
but
like some serial killer shit. Not gonna hold you.
Hey, man.
Also, guys though too. It could be for men. Like
I don't know what it's called, but like that is a
Daddy
thing.
issues.
I think it's,
Yeah,
the, same,
no.
it's the same thing.
Would you believe me if I showed you this is my mom?
You see that? You can see 90s fine.
Dang, but her jaw dropped and shit. She's like,
She's okay.
oh, she's okay. She's mid. She's mid.
Deryk, why are you such a fucking
No.
instigator? Like it's.
I think his mom is fine. Okay, that's just me. I think his mom is fine.
All right, Derek. You just can't remember it. All right,
Said her
this
silk
this-
press is clean.
Yeah.
Just fucking clean my memory banks.
I'm not seeing a silk press that.
Oh, that's your
clean
mom?
in
Oh yeah, no, I remember.
fuck you, nigga.
Deryk, you
Oh yeah.
Fuck you, nigga.
a menace.
Big fuck you.
Think about
Nah.
90s fine.
Fuck
Would
you,
y'all?
nigga.
Do y'all think y'all are 90s fine?
No. Oh yes, because 90s is when light skin was in.
Oh,
Yeah.
But when I said he was light skinned,
The amount of people till this day, all of my years of dancing, especially the
90s
black
is
old
when
heads,
light-skinned.
they be going up to me doing a little Players Club dance. They be like, Ronnie.
let
I'll
me-
be like, fuck off.
Like, for real, like,
I be
we had
like,
Ronnie.
Don't play with
You
me.
low-key could do Lisa Ray. Terrence Howard was that nigga. Fucking I'll Be Sure with a unibrow. Was 90s fine. That nigga had a unibrow and still I can tell. Nigga dancing. Bruh. Not yes. Yes, I wish I was in the 90s. And niggas with nose rings was in too because of pop.
Yeah, I had a fucking Indian man one time. He's like, you ever seen the movie Baps? I was like, sir, walk away from me. It's like,
It's all right.
no, hey, I love it, but like,
Have you ever had a whole race of people call you a rapper?
yeah,
In Korea, they thought it was fucking Tiger.
Tiger's fun though.
that's funny as fuck.
Bro, you wish. You're more like fucking leopard.
Oh,
that's crazy.
Oh, that's crazy.
I would say
Damn,
no.
that hurt.
If
All
I'm
right. I ain't
talking
got
about
nothing to say
myself,
back to
I
that. You
would
got it,
not-
my dog.
If I'm talking about myself, I would not be 90s fine. Maybe 2 years ago, I'd be 90s fine. But
You like early 2000s
the
fine.
Bob.
No, early 2000s fine.
no, because I feel like
She's
fat
giving
girls
Penny
in the
Proud.
90s
No,
did
like,
not get any
What,
love.
You're not fat.
What
What
was
the
that?
fuck?
What was that one girl?
From the Parkers.
Yes.
Oh, they
Bitch.
would not
I
love
know.
her.
Don't even hate.
They did not like
I
her.
loved her. I loved her.
And she was in Monisha too.
She's not fat.
She was in Monisha.
I know
too.
it was a perfect spit up.
She's not fat.
No, I
Don't
wasn't
let her
saying-
get that
I
off.
wasn't
That's
saying
crazy.
that. I'm
I
No.
feel like I'm a little bit bigger. So I'm not like
No, your early
typical-
2000s fine. Like, I bet you could wear the hell out of some low-rise jeans.
Okay,
With
but
like
you
a whale
have,
tail.
But you have to think about
could
how
wear
a
the-
lot of those girls weren't even like that big. It was just like the fat phobia back in the day, and then the way they dressed them frumpy as fuck. Like even like
Marilyn Monroe was called fat.
Like
Marilyn Monroe.
Raven Simone when she was like on That's So Raven, they were dressing her in auntie clothes and shit. And I'm like, the body was tea. Why y'all playing with her like that? You would see her red carpet looks, and she would eat down, and then she'd be on That's So Raven. They having her dressed like
Who was
someone's
another fat
fucking
girl that
crazy
got it
ass
off, though?
auntie.
Who was
you
another?
know
There was
that-
another fat girl that got it off. Go ahead.
Do you know that Lizzie McGuire and that show Raven, they kind of like shared like road like clothes. So like what you like see little clothes from like That's So Raven on Lizzie McGuire.
No, that makes sense because even I was watching the Lizzie McGuire movie the other day, and I'm pretty sure I saw one of the jackets, and that's so Raven.
Dan Schneider liked him to look the same.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that man.
That's
easier.
that's not even Disney.
Yo, like, yeah,
Hey,
like,
look.
like I said, fuck 9/11,
Get your
but
life.
what you did was crazy, bro.
I know. I
Like,
say, get your life. Bro.
Like, yo,
Oh my god, he did that.
certified lover boy.
Who, Dan Schneider?
No, you,
You.
nigga.
What did I do?
Crazy.
What did
He
you
just,
do?
he
Is
just
the
mentioned a
problem.
name. It's okay. I love him fair. She
Why you body shaming fucking
I don't
black
think Raven
queens,
was
bro?
fat. I didn't think Raven was fat at all.
Like
I
Well,
loved
no,
Raven.
I'm not
Girls.
saying she was fat. I was just saying,
No,
like,
she was
to
a bigger girl.
and
No,
they
to
did
like
give her
the
some
to like
Gino
the
That denim was going
standards,
crazy.
like actually an interesting thing, like a lot of younger people of Gen Z, so like we're the older end, but like the younger people that are like teenagers and shit and still in high school, they're just like Y2K. And like I love Y2K. We obviously fucking grew up in the early 2000s and shit, but like they're also finding out like, oh my god, why is this coming back? And people are so comfortable being fat phobic and this. I'm just like, that's what we were trying to warn you of. That's what the older Gen Z and the fucking like millennials were trying to warn people of. Just like the early 2000s was lit and glamorous and fun in some aspects, but then also that shit was crazy. If you weren't skinny as fuck and like white and shit, like you were fighting for your fucking life. Like you were getting called this slur, that slur. You were just randomly minding your business in school and people like want to hear this really unprovoked racist joke, and like people be like, oh, you can't wear low rise jeans. Oh, you're a fucking fatty. Like you wearing gauchos type shit. Oh, you wear capris. They was eating bitches up. It was
Bell
scary
bottoms.
out there.
bell bottoms.
Nah, for real. It was really rough out there, and like that shit was not for the fucking weak. Like, oh my god. Speaking of 9/11 and shit, fucking early 2000s was crazy.
And then they would have the audacity to have an episode where they were talking about their fat friend, and then just be it based around body type and like being fat.
Dude, No, for real. There was always that one fucking episode. Like, it was so crazy. And then, like, as an adult, you be watching that shit back and you're just like, one, that bitch was a kid and everyone goes through a slightly chubby phase as a kid. So, one, don't do her or him. And two, you're just like, damn, like, they're really not that big. Like, it's really not that serious. Like, they're healthy. They, like, it could be, like, they're literally always in a sport. They're doing shit. They're never a couch potato or nothing. And then they're always just like, look at this fat fuck. And you're just like, oh, my God. Like, damn. Like, can a kid have a little bit of love handles? He's, like, 13. Like,
Nah,
chill.
They only did that with women. Josh Peck got it off. Being the fat, goofy kid, he got that shit off in Drake and Josh.
Well,
Yeah.
they made fun of him a lot.
About being fat. It
they-
was never about his weight. I don't remember a single thing about the shit. Megan called them
It
boobs.
was
That's
never
it.
it was never like super like the target. Obviously, like you were saying, they never made that like the main stick about him. But there were like little things. But like one thing that I noticed, like, okay, so female example, I remember, okay, so Rick, the school shooter, Degrassi, before he fucking shot Jimmy, aka Drake, whatever the fuck, like, he was dating his first, like, red flag that made everyone initially not like him, and that's actually why they bullied him and pulled that prank in the bathroom or whatever, was because there was this girl, Terry, and she was literally, like, at most probably, like, this big. Like, she was not big at all, but they were just like, oh, she's the fat character or whatever type shit. And, like, he was just like, oh, I'm gonna target the fat girl and date her because she's all insecure, and I'm gonna abuse her, and put, like, he was literally putting, like, his hands on her type shit, and that's what made them all initially not like him, and that's why he crashed out and shot people and shit. And, like, that was crazy. But then on the other end, I remember an episode, I think it was before that happened or after. No, it was before that happened. So, like, again, Drake's character, Jimmy, he was, like, on a basketball team, and he had his friend Toby, and Toby was, like, the chubbier character out of all, like, the guys on Degrassi and shit. And there was, like, hella episodes where Toby, like, literally almost fainted on the basketball court because he was just, like, oh, I want to make the weight, and, like, I think I'm too big for basketball and shit, and I'm not all slim and skinny and, like, fit like you guys, so I think I want to do wrestling. But then he did wrestling, and he found out about the different types of weights and shit, and he was just like, oh, well, I want to make weight. And everyone's just like, you're really fucking chubby, Toby. And then this nigga literally starts eating fucking laxatives all the time so he can just, like, hella lose fucking weight. And he gets dizzy. He almost fucking falls out and everything.
That was
like
Ozempic before it was cool.
No, and then that's when I even realized and think, like, I grew up watching that shit, and, like, when I was hella young, and I remember seeing that episode, and I was like, damn, like, I didn't even realize that, like, guys went through, like, the weird puberty dysmorphia about their weight and shit that, like, we also do.
If you're a fat guy, we need bullying because
oh my gosh,
because
Just shut up.
honestly,
Are you
like,
fat?
was I fat? No, but I've known fat people.
You said we. Like, what do you mean? Like,
Have you ever been bullied? We need bullying.
I
Bullying's
didn't
good.
get bullied as a kid, no.
Well, that's
bullying's good for, like, the kids that are weird as fuck that are probably school shooters are gonna get put on some type of freaky ass list when they're adult. But, like, you being overly skinny and weird, scrawny, lanky kid, or you having a weird ass voice, or you being the chubby kid, like, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, you just being you cool. You being a weird, shitty ass, freaky ass person running through the halls, not washing your ass, saying, like, weird incel
hey, buddy,
shit.
it's not gonna let it.
Those people. Oh,
You
you
have
here?
another lighter, so thank you.
Just keep doing it 10 more times. They better to work.
You know, I hate ASMR, but we can have some ASMR.
My bad.
He's been loving the lighter flicks apparently this episode.
But no,
I don't know, Weezy. That's why.
that's what I'm saying. So I feel
You're
like women had more of the backlash about being fat, because I remember that
Oh,
one
yeah, for
Monisha
sure.
episode when they were like, Kim needs to wear some spandex because she's fat, and then she heard her friends talking about her, and they're like, oh, we thought we hung up the phone, but no, like, she heard everything. She heard y'all calling her fat. So
I feel like all fat people is, because the moment, I don't have any fat homeboys, but I know the moment them niggas say anything out of pocket, the next nigga that's out of pocket, the first thing they're gonna call, you fat. Same thing with a girl. Everyone call a girl like, you thick as shit. Oh my God, you so thick, you so thick. But the first moment you piss that girl off,
You're fat.
you
hoe.
fat, you fat. I'm like, wow, she was just thick.
I do
Like,
that.
You do that?
Oh yeah, I know this one guy, son of
Racist.
Denzel. That nigga used to be fat,
Racist.
fat
bro.
as fuck.
Racist.
And I still say this to this day. You a fat nigga, and he got skinny.
Racist.
And you know how like you get skinny, and now like you're like I'm the shit. So I try to humble him. I'm like, I try to humble him. I'm like, look, don't forget you were a fat nigga, and yada yada yada. So yeah, I do that, but I'm not fat phobic.
Like,
I
you're
promise.
Fat, your dick's small. Is that? Did you
Yeah.
say both those things?
Yeah.
Damn.
I think I realized fat phobia when I was in 8th grade, and it was like after we had just taken this quiz in like my English class, and my one friend Amber, who was like bigger, but I was just like, I don't know. I knew like the word fat and like that there were fat people, but I never viewed that as a bad thing. I was like, if you're fat, you're fat. If you're in between, you're in between. If you're skinny, you're skinny. It
Was
is
your
what it
mama
is.
fat?
And then my mom? Oh no. Absolutely not. She's not.
Body,
Body tea still is. But and then like I'll never forget these kids randomly were just like, hey Sonny, hey Amber, like do this like with your hand, like make a fist, and then like just straighten out your fingers. And then they were just like, yeah, you know, like it's crazy when you straighten out your fingers like this, if your like knuckles sink in and you can't like see your like tendons and shit, that means you're fat. And I was so gagged. I was so gagged. And then because that's some weird ass shit to pay attention to. And I was like, wow, people are really hateful out here. Like, I was so shocked and appalled. I had to fucking fight for my friend's life. I was like, and then it clicked immediately. I was like, oh, see, so what we're not about to fucking do, because you look malnourished as fuck. So, of course, you're going to see your fucking bones. You're not talking about nobody. That was insane. I was so gagged. I didn't even know what to do. I literally was speechless for a second. I was like, wow.
I hate when the fat homie says, I'm hungry. Like, bro, like, I know.
Deryk needs to go to jail. Put him on a list immediately. Put him on a list immediately.
No, I hate chilling with fat homies, though, for real. Like, motherfuckers, like, okay. Always gotta change their shirts.
Look. I was fat phobic when I was in the army.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't like fat people in the army because I felt like you just went in public and you made the uniform look bad. Because it's like a normal person will see you and be like, oh, if they let this fat fuck walk around, I'm gonna be good. That was the only time I was fat phobic. I just didn't. I was like, bro, we're in the army. Like you should be kind of like looking in shape. So like when you round and outside,
It's not looking right.
I didn't like it. Especially if you go outside in your uniform and they see you grocery shopping. I'm like, of course he's about to fucking pick up the Reese's Puffs.
Yeah,
look at
for
him.
real. Fat bitch.
Like, look at him.
My
Yeah,
dad's
that was
like
my
that. My
9/11.
dad's not fat phobic. I'm gonna put that out there. He's not fat phobic,
He's
but
just
he
fat.
does not. No, he does not like fat girls. All right, because this one time he was sleeping, and I'm like my dad. And when I get woken up, I'm just like, what the fuck? But this fat bitch woke him up and was like, "Do you want some donuts?" And he like kicked her out, blocked her.
But where was he sleeping?
I don't know. In his house.
He's
maybe?
lame as fuck. That's like, if food's not your love language, the fuck? Like, if you don't wake me
You're
up in the middle of the night and
sleeping.
share me some of your food, like, I'll be really fucked up. Like, wow. Like, I don't give a fuck if I was asleep. Like, a bitch is hungry. Like, I'm always down to eat, for real. Like, I swear to God.
No.
I don't know if I'd wake you up because I'm greedy as fuck. I don't want to share, but.
That's nuts.
On some real shit, I love me some food. Love to cook.
So
Love to eat
this
it.
girl was already in his house?
Yeah, or like she went out and grabbed donuts and came back, but like
Oh, that's crazy. Okay,
Yeah, I'm
going
like,
out. That's.
cause I get it, like, but like I'm also like if I was asleep and I hear like a rapper going at night, I'll like turn around and be like, "What are you eating?" And like I'll look and be like, "You're so fat." And I'll turn around and I might turn back around, grab what you're eating, and turn back around and be like, "All right."
Eating in bed is fucking fat ass activities. Like, you're fucking fat as fuck if you eat in bed.
I love to eat.
I
man.
love eating in bed.
That's like some fat ass shit right there.
I
That's-
woke my man up in the middle of the night one time and I felt like a fucking like raccoon because I literally thought I was high. I was high as fuck. I went upstairs to smoke. I came down and I was like, damn, I'm so hungry. Fuck, okay, what do I have to eat in here? I was like, fuck, we went to the movies. I found some Mike and Ike's in my purse. I went to eat one fucking piece and he immediately sat up and he was like, are you eating candy at 4 a.m.? Man, I got spoiled as fuck the next day. Had a big ass breakfast, a nice lunch, and cooked me dinner. I was like, let me wake some people up eating candy again. Shit.
It was one time. This is how I got woken up. She can't breathe out her nose, so she eats ice cream,
I'm crying.
and she has to. She turns into a mouth breather. So all I hear is.
Yeah.
I was like, yo. I turned. I was like, yo. Ain't no way that ice cream is that good.
That's
I gotta do get it breathe.
You're talking about Lottie. Oh my god.
I said she. I didn't say her. I said she. So she outed herself. I said I was with this girl and she couldn't.
Lottie is
Yeah, she can't
iconic
breathe out her
as
nose.
fuck.
So in the
I
middle of the
love
night,
that.
she's.
I'm crying.
I don't know if y'all noticed.
That's real as fuck, cause
Yeah.
ice cream be good.
That's gonna be good, especially from Baskin Robbins. But like me, I'll call Baskin Robbins ahead of time and be like, "Do you got the icing on cake ice cream?" And if they said yes,
That's fat shit, right
Girl,
there.
you need to go to Josh and John's, bro. If you haven't been there, the yellow cake ice cream, bussin'.
love
Literal
Alright.
pieces of cake in there, bitch.
I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I've been participating in some fatback activities lately too. I have had a silent addiction to carne asada fries. I've eaten carne asada fries twice a day for the past 3 weeks.
Jesus, bro. You're
I
gonna
had
fucking die.
rice
Like,
and fucking
from
3
different
empanadas
places.
for breakfast this morning.
From
I'm
3,
not
like
even gonna lie.
I go to Mexican. I've called a Mexican place like, hey, do you have carne asada fries? Yes, my friend. Bet.
They're all, no shit.
See.
No shit, gringo.
Like, no, because I've pulled up to a Mexican truck. I'm like, do you have? It's a Mexican truck in Colorado Springs next to the airport in Murray. In that gas station,
I know
they don't have
exact-
carne asada fries.
Yeah, but you need to get their fucking El Pastor tacos. That shit is so fucking
Carne
good.
asada fries are
no,
none.
the
I
fucking.
love a
Oh
beer
my
taco.
god, I know exactly what taco truck you're talking about. That's my favorite truck. That's fucked up.
So I feel that be my fat shit. Carne asada fries. Carne asada fries is the reason I'll never be under 200 pounds.
The other day, I ate so many birria tacos. It was
Ew.
shameful.
that sounds so good.
You're a fucking hater, first of all.
Okay.
Man, you dipping in
Shoot.
that soup.
He did.
The consume is good as fuck, and you're a hater.
Have you ever made
Anyways.
birria pizza? That shit is bomb.
Fuego.
It's so good.
But no, call me fat because I'll sleep with a Red Bull in my hand and not drop the Red Bull. I am literally
Yo,
worth-
someone's got to check on your roots. You two are eating candy and Red Bull in the middle of the night.
Yeah,
Y'all teeth about to fall out through the root.
But Big Mama, your
Yeah.
foot.
I'm chilling.
Yeah, they gotta take her feet. Huh?
But Big Mama, your foot.
Fat bitches need loving too.
They always
Yeah.
do. Everybody.
Huh? Okay.
Hey, it's still fucking 11. I'll take a shot on
So we did a segment a little while ago, and you weren't here for this episode, but we talked about some kind of like random or embarrassing or just kind of crazy or super memorable like little sex stories and stuff we had. So do you have anything that you would like to share first?
that. I have
Yeah.
multiple.
Okay, period. Go.
They're gonna be quick though. The first time I ever got squirted on, I was
What was his name?
I was 15. I was 15, and I was fucking my high school girlfriend at the time, and we were home alone. We were supposed to be. It was SAT day, but we only had 2 SATs that day. But we had to go to school, so we just came home. We was fucking. But she was bouncing on my shit, and it was the first time I ever seen. I was like, "That's clear liquid coming on my stomach." I was like, "Whoa!" And then she started bouncing again. That shit splashed in my face. It did ruin my house. Oh my god! Because I knew. I was like, I've always been told. Because old heads always told me it's not pee. It's not pee.
Yep.
Okay, it's not pee. So he was like, if it happens to you, do not think she's peeing on you. I was like, okay, cool. She technically peed on me, but she didn't. But when it started to splash in my face, I was like, okay, all right. Because I didn't have acne in high school, so I didn't want that to be the start of it. Okay, that's one. And then 2,
She's basically gonna give you acne.
Yo.
Basically, corrosive
Niggas,
Jizz.
bro. It's always the worst when you got walked in on. You ever been walked in on?
No.
You ever been walked in on?
I walk
That
them down.
shit. Have you ever been walked in on, Deryk?
I do the walking in. I am the walking inner.
I'm sorry that happened to you, bro. I'm sorry.
It's just the life I've chose to live.
I feel it. The simple life. But being walked in on and you mid-stroke and you just hear Reggie, I know you in there. And I'm like, oh. And I'm like, nah, she ain't hear me. Went right back. Tell me I had these double bedroom doors. She turned them doors into a C, like trying to push them in. And she saw me, it was over. So I had to put like a heavy ass them tough boxes, like a big ass suitcase shit in front of the door.
This was your current girlfriend you were cheating on?
Yeah. Yeah. For the whole yeah.
Well, why would she be so upset? Am I mistaken?
No. She was living with me at the time.
Your ex or your current?
I don't think we were ever together. She was just living with me,
You were
and
dicking her down.
yeah, but like she was just living with me. That wasn't my girlfriend.
Yeah.
But everyone thought that was my girlfriend.
Live in whole.
Yeah, you just had like at home pussy.
We
But
got pussy at home. The pussy at home.
honest,
It's all fucking
pussy at home.
yeah. Pussy at home.
Hey.
Fucking
Pussy
warthogs.
at home was it. But that's what happened, and it was very embarrassing. I've had more, but those are the two that I can think of off the top of my head.
That's lit though.
Yeah, niggas have wild nights too, you know.
Yeah. The first time I saw Squirt Bro, it was all yellow. I was like, oh no, this bitch is dying. Like it was like
That's
really
discharge, baby boy.
Yellow. I was like, oh no, this bitch is dead.
Nah,
Like,
that's discharge, baby boy.
fucking a zombie. I was very scared.
She a zombie, she be awake at night. Boy,
Nightcrawler.
she letting niggas crawl in her. That was discharge, my boy. That one.
Yeah, it was held in there for too long.
Oh, hey, you got that cleared up? You good, right?
Yeah, no, it got on my face. That's why I have acne.
When you go to the bathroom, you be alright though. That's what I'm asking. Like you not like, oh.
Nah,
Okay, that's all I'm asking. You good? All right.
you learn to live with it. You guys could laugh, dude. It fucking.
Hey man, shout out to niggas like Deryk, man. It's better not knowing.
Is you cool?
Shout out to niggas like Deryk, man. It's better not knowing, but boy, it's better to know. Better to know.
It's hard out here for a pimp.
No, it's
No,
not.
I feel like every guy should know the girl's body, no matter what it is.
Yeah. Talent.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should know all the girls'
Be
bodies.
educated.
All of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of them. You should.
Ran through.
You got who's ran through? Niggas. Niggas, we don't get
Whatever
ran through.
bitch he was talking
No.
about.
We don't run. We don't get
I'm
ran
talking
through.
about
We said
him
whatever
himself.
bitch.
I'm talking about him himself.
Oh.
She pointed two fingers.
Yeah, she did.
She
But I was
pointed one
like,
at me
men
and
can't
Buddy.
be ran through.
Oh, yeah.
We do the running through.
Yeah.
We
talent.
have to. You have to understand that
Anyway.
any woman that we've had sex with, they chose to do it.
Shit on him.
We're not rapists. I'm just being honest.
Nobody's saying that. I'm
We're-
saying
we're-
you're ran through.
How are we ran through?
Because I said so.
They made a choice based off of
but
many
that
decisions.
just shows
Get
that you
'em.
think
So
you're
what do you-
doing something to somebody and somebody can't be doing something to you.
No.
Y'all be getting fucked and fucked on all the
No,
fucking time. You and do.
I am a
Get
And
giver.
do.
Get him, Reggie.
I am
And
a
do.
giver. I'm telling you right now, can't no woman say she fucked me. I
Insane.
promise you. There is not a woman that can say that she fucked me.
Yeah.
Now niggas just like to lie.
I know,
Swear to God.
literally, like
Niggas
straight
just like
cap.
lying.
Ev-
Cause look,
No.
look.
They be fucking back, but that don't mean she fucked me.
No,
She
that-
matched my freaky, but I know that I was doing most of the work. I'm telling you right
so
now.
sorry that
I'm gonna
you've
put it like
never
this.
been fucked before.
I'm gonna put you like
No.
this.
That's crazy.
I'm put it like this.
On a drunk
Majority
night.
of the
'Cause
women.
I know Lottie has to have fucked you before. That's insane.
Yes, bitch. I remember this one night I came in with Aquafina, right? This whole like we were drunk.
I got
okay?
woken up, but then I did most
Woken
of the fucking.
up.
I got woken up.
That
but
don't
then I
mean you
most
did
of
not
the
get
fucking-
fucked on.
No.
Who initiated the sex? Me or you?
I got woken
Who?
up,
Okay, exactly.
but that don't.
You
mean,
got fucked on. Same difference.
No.
You need to know what getting fucked on.
How
is.
when I walked out the next morning, I literally heard Aquafina say, "I heard you, Reggie. Good job." That means who did most of the fucking and who was doing most of the moaning. That's
she's
crazy.
a pick me. She always does a compliment.
Yeah,
Who would be so for real.
I'm just saying
It's just you need to know.
she
what,
threw props my way, not the other way.
She propped me.
So that means
because
you was taking
it.
Because you was taking it.
Good.
Because
Should
you
that
was
be a good thing that I'm taking it?
Oh my god.
Let's be honest. But we're talking about getting.
This is insane. This is
Because you was taking it.
Yeah.
Not because you was giving it.
No, but we're initiating. We're saying who initiating
Your booty hole has been compromised. Is what she's saying, Reggie.
Never.
The integrity,
We're
and
not even
structural.
talking about all
Integrity
that.
of your booty hole.
getting slutted out.
What?
Like that's like who
I ain't
initiated-
Kanye.
We're basically
I ain't
saying who
Kanye.
initiated.
I got
the
a Kanye
sex first.
tattoo, but I ain't. He let that be clear when Chris Brown was talking about he don't play with my booty hole. Ain't nobody play with my booty hole.
Oh Lord.
Kanye said that on stage.
Kanye said a
Chris
lot of
Brown
shit.
confirmed.
Booty hole play is like lit.
I support Kanye though.
I respect you, King, and I'm glad that you're able to explore your body like that.
You know
But me
butt play?
personally, no
you
sir.
playing in butts, bro?
I'll eat a
I'm
butt, but
playing
like
in
I
butts.
won't. Don't play.
No,
don't,
I'm not saying you. I'm asking.
Yeah, I'm
Deryk.
playing in butts like I'm playing like I used to play in the mud as a kid. I used to play in like a small creek or something.
Okay, Crescent.
Yeah.
All right, let's just say, all right, you ate a girl's butt.
Okay,
all right,
say I
let's
did.
just say where she wants to do it in return. Would you let her do it?
Oh, my legs are going straight up in the air. Get to working, girl.
Look, that has happened to me only once in my
Like,
life.
can I just-
Once.
And you loved it.
No, I did not. I fucking did. You know, so it was in a hotel, and she was on her knees. She pushed my legs up, and she started to. I literally did like a somersault, like off the bed, like nah, like I'm the whole definition of running. Like Nick, my legs was in the air. I saw what she did. I had enough leverage to push off of her leg, and oh yeah, I somersaulted out that hole. You're not about to do that to me. No, that's nasty.
That's nasty. he
That's
says.
nasty.
He
Like
says,
you
"Ew."
will eat a man's butt.
Some people do it.
Yeah. Yeah, my butt is actually clean. I don't know about your butt.
My butt is clean, but like I no.
For some reason, I don't think it is.
I think the same way a woman cannot imagine eating. Can you imagine yourself eating another woman's butt? Okay then.
I barely imagine myself eating pussy.
So the same way, can you imagine yourself sucking a dick?
Well, no.
Okay, then your dick's clean, right?
A girl's eating my ass.
Is your dick clean?
No, but if
But
it's
you
a girl,
if
you
it's
imagine?
A girl,
No, but
if it's a girl,
you're making it gay. You're making.
I'm
it
not
gay.
No.
making it gay.
Yes,
It's
you
just
are.
I can't
Guy does it.
imagine.
we saying
no.
if a girl.
Yeah, it's gay if a
We're
guy does
I
it.
saying
cannot
in this
imagine
instance.
why a woman would want to do that. So why are you doing that to me? Like the
'Cause
head is
where's
amazing.
where's
I
she
don't want to
likes
suck
it.
dick, but half the population in the world likes sucking dick.
Yeah.
Head's amazing, but
Yeah.
you don't have to go no further than the balls. I'm just saying.
But
I don't like it.
We're just saying what if. What
I
if
don't like it.
happens?
I don't. I somersaulted
So
out of
you,
it.
You gonna let it happen?
I Gabby
You won't let
Douglas.
it
I
happen.
Gabby Douglas out of that motherfucker.
She can eat it up. She can slurp it up. She can treat it like it's a spaghetti bowl from
My nigga.
I like
Fazoli's.
it.
That nigga.
I like it. I support
69 God.
It. I support it. I'm happy.
Hey, you should have ran for your life because you hear this nigga. Bro. You hear this nigga. Oh my God.
I just asked
No,
them
sir.
if they just.
Do you eat ass, Sherri?
A little switcheroo.
If
I
you
eat
like
ass
it, if you
before.
like him,
She has eaten
Yeah.
ass before.
did you like it?
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It's nothing crazy. It's just like, okay.
Can you imagine yourself eating a woman's ass?
Yeah. It's ass is ass.
I like it,
Stupid.
Picasso.
As long as you're clean, you don't smell funky or shit. When you shower.
ass is ass.
Hey, Crazy Creston, if you were, let's just say, I don't know if you are or not, but if you were to fuck any girl at the strip club, who would it be? Mine's just Lucy. That girl's fine. I know, like I just love her tattoos. She's really cool.
Yeah, why doesn't Lucy come on here?
She has her own thing going on. She stopped stripping actually, and she's on a good path
Oh, she's on a good path. She's on a righteous path with God.
with her husband.
Hell yeah.
Oh, my one friend, My one friend, Kaya or Destiny, she's pretty cute. But that's probably the only person I can really think of. Like,
Wow.
Y'all gay.
Yeah.
I really had to think. I was like,
It was a gay question.
Y'all gay.
like, damn.
Y'all gay. That's cool though. That's cute. That you can acknowledge that your friend is cute, and it's like, all right,
Yeah.
you know, she's cute, but I'm also like sexually attracted to her.
Yeah.
That's cute. That's,
Whose dick would you take, Reggie? If you could take any dick,
Why you say that, Christian?
if you could take any dick in the
tired.
world.
I know.
Tired.
I'm like, please.
I don't see him going to a Diddy party anytime soon.
Don't lie. If you got Meek Mill's career for one night with Diddy, with one freak off,
I already told
Be like,
you I
"Give me
would
a-
go to a Diddy
give me a
party.
freak off."
the only person I'm gonna put it like this: there's only one person I would ever let pay in my butt, and that's Doja Cat. That was
Perfect
perfect.
sound.
Doja Cat, I'm telling Doja Cat is the only woman. She's like, let me play with it. I'm like, oh, you freaky bitch. I'll toot it up for Doja Cat.
Not you fantasizing
I swear to
about
God,
this
I'll
shit.
toot it up for Doja
Now
Cat.
he already
I
has it in his
swore-
head. He said, so this is how it would go.
But let me play with it. Oh, you freaky bitch. Swear to God. You want it on the side?
Not
Doja
the
Cat?
Meg the Stallion noise.
No, Doja Cat. I'll grab that little flurry, little cotton ball. That's what she gonna look like down there, that cotton ball, that blonde hair. She be like, where my demon at? I'm like, I'm right here. I'm right here.
You be
I'm right
writing
here.
fan fiction about it.
I'm right here. So that to answer your question, Deryk, that would be the only dick I would take is Doja Cat. If she had some nice trim fingernails and she let me play with it.
Where my demons
I be like,
at
spit
is
on it
Dr.
first. I spit on it first. What my demon at?
Oh my god. I can't listen to that song.
All hell Doja Cat, man. All hell Doja Cat. Swear to God. Before and after the weight loss, boy,
Oh my god.
I would have shaved the other eyebrow. I'm like, man, you shaved your eyebrow? Let me do the other one. That's what, boy.
He's a supportive
Hey,
man.
this going on the internet. I am professing my love for Amala Damali. Shouts
First
out to
name
her.
basis.
Yeah.
Oh God, Amala,
He
He's a
watched you.
supportive
been with you
man.
when since roll with us.
Oh, shit,
I've been
he
with her
did.
since bitch I'm a cow.
She made roll with us
was-
before Bitch
I
on the
was-
Kill.
I was
I
like,
was
I've
really
been
good.
there
Yeah.
since fucking. Oh my god.
Bitch,
Baby,
I'm a
you
cow.
get up.
All of this, man.
I hope that ain't demonetized. But hashtag Doja Cat in the comments, yeah.
Oh my god.
But that's the answer to your question, Deryk. There you go.
I
I will
like
hope
it.
that you will have a similar answer if I were to ask you that, but I'm not gonna ask
Take
you
a
as
unit.
aggressive.
You got to be a G to take a man's unit. You know how tough you have to be? Take a man's unit.
It's crazy.
I don't know how to be a bro, Deryk. So when you do this gay shit, I just be like, bro, chill out.
Bro, you got to be tough.
No, I'm not tough. But like,
Gotta take
I don't
it
know
and
how
go
to
with
do
it.
that like playful gay shit that
You
y'all.
gotta be tougher than
You gotta
nails.
take
No,
it
I'm
and
good.
go with it.
Y'all can do that.
You got to take it and go.
Can y'all just enjoy that and
We do enjoy it.
Do what you
can
want.
we talk about it?
Let's talk. Squeak
Can
on
we
it.
talk
like
about
what
it?
Deryk be saying. Squeak on it.
Can we talk about it?
Talk about it. I don't know what we're talking about.
I don't think women enjoy rough sex.
Bitch.
Okay, explain.
No, I'm gonna just leave it at that, and I'm gonna let these two women cook. I'm gonna push the mic away from me. I'm either prove me wrong or agree with me.
Our sex is cool, but there's a dynamic when if the pussy is too tight and the dick is too big and you're hitting the spots and I can feel that shit in my kidney and it's fucking hurting, sex is not enjoyable. That shit hurts. At this point, I'm hurting. But it's cool though. I'm fucking with it, but then it's hurting a little bit. That's just me. I do enjoy it.
Get him.
But yeah, and sometimes I don't like feeling like I'm about to throw up. All right, so rough like head I'm just like let's just let me breathe for a second. I
Rough
can barely
head.
breathe. All right, I can barely breathe. That like I'm a mouth breather, so please just give me that time. Yeah.
You're so
That's what it sounded like, bro. Anyway, Sherri,
Sherri.
your take, either agree with me or disagree with me. It's
I would
played the
probably
middle
I would
I am in
probably
the middle.
disagree because I'm just like I don't mind rough sex.
all the time.
I was just like I've never had someone try to do no rough head 'cause I've already told people I'm just like relax. That's insane.
but like all the time.
But
She said she liked it, but not all the time.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta just be like, be all lovey-dovey and slow and romantic.
I really don't care. I feel like I would just get concerned if like the outside of sex interactions were like weird or cold or kind of aggressive or just like it also depends on the type of aggressive, like you just wanting to go fast or like give little slaps or spanks or whatever like that because that's just how you get out, like that's whatever, and if I don't mind it that's cool, but like I feel like the super, super crazy rough shit, if that was all the time, I'd be a little concerned, like, what demons are about to take you over? Like, that's a little concerning.
Me, Doja Cat.
Oh, my
You
God.
asked me where my demons at. Call back.
I don't know. I'd be scared.
This man.
Real sex seems scary.
So we
sometimes.
all right. So I'm gonna say I'm just gonna gauge it off the room here. 50% of women don't like rough sex.
I would say that's fair.
50%.
Yeah.
There's some women that want to be fucked, but some women want to be like, hey, calm down.
Who's gonna stop me?
It's the truth. Some women that they be like, nah, like come here, punch in your shit, and then leave. And then someone was like, can you like cuddle me afterward, please? Like show me you liked me after you did that.
I feel like that's important all across the board, though.
Nah,
like,
some
I
women
feel
be
no.
like, all right, I'm out.
Well, like if
Short
that,
song.
well, if like that's your just casual shit, and you don't really care, and that's just like how it goes for you, whatever. But like if you're in like a serious relationship type shit, and
Yeah,
like
that's different. Yeah.
you never
Yeah.
get no aftercare, I'll be like, you might be fucking a serial killer.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Aftercare for me is like, can we just go get something to eat?
No,
True.
literally, like whatever you
True.
consider like feeling like you're like
Some
cared for
cookies.
and normalized and shit after.
Some
I'm just
fucking
like,
cookies.
but people that's be like, all right, I'm like, damn, you can't just ragdoll people and just be
Why
like,
can't you?
Yeah. You just,
Why can't you?
you just
because
pulled my
is
wig
that
off.
What if you don't
is-
care about them?
But that's what I'm saying. Is that cool with them?
What if you don't like have love for them? You just like them or are sexually attracted to them. You can't just ragdoll people and be like, all right, go.
But we're
Yeah,
talking
man.
about in a serious relationship.
Yeah, serious.
Yeah,
I feel like
serious.
there's birthdays and anniversaries. When we get drunk as fuck, I have a right to ragdoll you. Birthdays and anniversaries.
That's what my dad always told my mom.
Birthdays and anniversaries, I have a right to be like, this is why I love you, and this is why I've been with you that long. I'm gonna show
But we're
you.
talking about
Speaking of
aftercare.
birthdays, his birthday's on Saturday, you guys.
Yo, you ain't gotta tell people that.
Oh, happy
Yo,
early
I'm
birthday.
gonna be fucking as old as y'all think I am.
And they go,
Whatever, nigga.
he's like 82, y'all.
That's crazy. You dyslexic.
Bitch.
Anyway, yeah, birthdays and if we had a really good Christmas, I think I have the right to be like, yo.
Hit you
Yeah.
upside the
Good
head one
Christmas.
time.
No,
Grab the base.
no.
Yeah.
'Cause- no, not like
Bitch.
that. But just like,
I got a raise.
like you got a chance to like, I'm gonna pick you up right here and by the throat and like, you know that.
This guy's horny, I think.
No, but I'm proving a point that 50% of women don't like rough sex.
Oh my fucking
I fuck with that. I think you gotta test this theory out more. You gotta get more of a
I think 50%.
experiment. Like you gotta get more of like a. Well, this survey is only 2 people.
That's all I need.
50%. There's like fucking 8 billion people in the world.
Look, I got best of both. I got a blonde and a brunette. There you go. I got the two different. What I need, a redhead in here next?
I can be a redhead.
No, you good, fire crotch.
I'm gagged. I don't even know what to say. That was crazy.
Oh, back to y'all topics. You was looking at a topic. My bad. I interrupted. You had a topic.
Fire crotch is crazy.
That's what they call. I either call them fire crotch or
Elaborate on that fast.
the drapes match the
Quickly.
curtains.
I thought you was calling Lonnie
Yeah,
a fire crime.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
I was like,
no.
The way I was gonna walk off.
That's why the silence
way I
was
was
so
gonna walk
loud. Because
off.
I was really like,
Oh,
wow.
oh my
so
God.
like, Lottie's a
The way I was
ginger?
gonna walk off.
Now this shit, this is a whole ass
You said, now, what the
investigation.
fuck
Because
happened?
this is crazy.
The drapes match the curtains.
No, we thought you were talking about her. I was like,
Like her
nah.
specifically?
Yeah.
No,
Yes,
I'm
I
talking
was
about
like,
redheads
so you're
in general.
a fucking
'Cause you said,
ginger.
I thought I said fire crotches. I guess I
I
said
thought
fire
you said
crotch.
fire crotch.
I did say
that
fire
shit's
crotch.
burning. I thought he meant like that
Oh.
shit
No,
burning.
I thought literally like a ginger crotch, but I was like, Lottie, you're secretly a ginger. Like what? I'm gagged. I said we gotta like go off air for a second.
I'm
Yeah,
glad
'cause
we
this
all
is
had
insane.
3 different definitions of what the fuck I mean.
Well, no, I
I'm
thought the
happy.
same shit like gingers and shit, fire crop, but I was just like, Lottie, what? You're a ginger? Like,
No, I get my
Oh my
shit
God.
lasered, so
I was
you're
so
not gonna really
gagged.
see
I was
much.
like, what?
Lasers.
Hey Deryk, no homo,
Lizard.
no pause,
No homo.
no homo,
Hit me
and
with
pause.
it. Hit me with it.
I gotta ask you, bro.
Hit me. Ask me.
Wait, what ethnicity are you? Like
I'm a-
you Hispanic, white,
Let's go with let's.
Italian,
What's a funnier answer? We'll go.
spicy white?
Just
Yeah, I'm
answer
spicy
the
white.
question.
I can see that. Yeah, you spicy white.
I'm Mexican.
Okay, so you're a pretty hairy dude. Do you shave like down there?
Do I shave my dick?
Yeah.
Ugh, no.
You're a
Bitch,
weirdo,
you gotta
bro.
suck all this hair.
Ew, nigga.
You
Ew,
gotta suck on
bro.
this hair, ho.
Hey,
Yeah.
man.
You
Hey,
gotta suck on this afro.
men, shave y'all shit, man. Not shave it, but at least trim it. Keep it low, because it says it's clean, it's manicured, and you can put your mouth here. That's what that says. Like it's you
not even
good.
that I necessarily give a fuck.
But,
It's
like,
just
you
like
I
you
care
can
about
get
this.
hairs in your fucking mouth giving head.
Bro, like,
It's
you hit it-
bro, please.
Deryk be.
Ew.
That's what that.
Man, you see his face.
Deryk
Jail.
And he's heard it, and he's
Criminal.
like,
Criminal.
"Bitch, you already down there."
She knows what she got into.
What he sounded. She knows what she. Bitch, you're already down there.
Oh my God.
She knew the plan.
That's
fucked up.
insane.
I already
shame,
sent her a
bro.
dick pic. She knows what she was working with.
Yo, you wild. You wild.
I am. I'm a wild
I didn't
boy.
send my first
I'm a
dick pic
wild
till I was
boy.
27 years old.
What was his name?
Lance.
Was it your dick or a different guy's dick?
Mine.
What the fuck?
I've never sent a dick pic. It's scary.
Yeah, I don't really like sending dick pics, bro. I feel like, God's watching me or something.
It's scary.
It's like, I feel like it's not.
I
good.
don't really want pics. I'm like, I want a full video.
Of me fucking somebody?
No, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What is a
fucking
video
somebody
then?
Give me
else,
a fucking nut video.
Nah.
The fuck?
Trying to see you
Nah.
come.
If the hair's
Nah.
not disheveled, if the breathing's not heavy, if I don't see the full ass fucking Disney fireworks, I don't want it.
You gotta hear your name in the background too.
I don't even give a fuck about that. I just need to
Okay.
hear some type of you're clearly about to nut. I don't care. Not picky.
It
Ew.
sound like Kurt's Cabaret dog.
No,
in
it
the
I
ain't.
know.
background.
I was like,
He
what's
sound
wrong?
like the-
Why do you have an
Please tell me
aneurysm?
everyone has watched Big Mouth.
Yes.
Don't tell me he don't remind you of Andrew.
No, I seen a bitch with a big mouth.
That's what he sound like.
Is that another? Is that another Dan Schneider? Is that a Dan Schneider movie?
No,
No, it's Big,
Big Mouth, the
Talking about Big
cartoon.
Mouth.
Oh,
The cartoon.
I'm crying.
I personally don't like
haven't seen
dick
it.
pics. Like, if it's from like a loved one, like someone I'm serious with, I'm like, I know what I'm doing tonight, but it's not a thing. It's not really a thing to me. Like,
Unsolicited. Keyword unsolicited. Please do not send unsolicited dick pics,
Yeah.
gentlemen. That is gross. That's gross.
No, it's not. Guys on Facebook, keep doing it. That's that. You're gonna hit.
You'll get
I don't know
blocked.
what incels you were trying to appeal to, Deryk, but no.
You're gonna
Do not send unsolicited dick pics.
You're gonna
That's
get the
just
right
gross,
one
bro.
one day, fellas.
Negative. You're gonna get logged into a group chat,
Someone
and they're gonna
will-
laugh at you.
Wayne Gretzky said, "You miss 100% of the shots you don't take."
Yes. You will.
Also, you can end up at a podium saying, "I'm sorry, Your Honor."
Literally. That part, though.
I
I'd
am.
be like, "Oh, it was an accident. It was a butt dial."
You spilled some water on your shit, and that shit just started going crazy.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I took a
Logged
picture of
in,
Johnson.
hidden, my crush, sin.
Yeah,
You sure? Yes. That's crazy, Deryk.
that's fire.
That is fire.
coming to work.
Respect to the
Real demons out there.
real demon time. Did y'all have a topic besides dick pics? That's weird.
You brought that up.
No, I didn't.
DPs.
I said don't do it. You brought it up.
Yeah, who brought it
The
up?
initial
I don't know.
topic that we were on, I know, was embarrassing or
Stories,
cringy or whatever sex stories.
Yeah, I told mine too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we told
they could get
ours.
worse, but like I don't want to talk about them.
We told ours last
I
time,
don't want to talk
so
about them.
I
Have you ever thrown up in the middle of sex?
No, I've
What- oh,
gotten
yeah, you
like
talked about
nauseous
that.
sometimes where I'm just like, I've just felt like overly hot out of nowhere, but like usually I'll just be like, oh my god, like wait for a second, let me get some water, or, like turn on the fan. But I've never been like a full on like, oh, I'm about to throw up.
Are you a quiet puker? Like,
I
do you throw up quietly? Like, can people tell like, oh shit, somebody in there throwing up, or is somebody in there dying? Because I'm gonna tell you
I
right now, I'm
don't
gonna out
know.
myself. I throw up like the fucking Exorcist. It's bad.
Oh my
Like it's.
god.
I've had people be like, "Can you quiet down?" Like I have neighbors.
This is,
It's bad.
since he was talking about how I eat ice cream, this man throws up like
It's
he is
bad.
dying.
It's bad.
Like
It's
I was
bad.
asleep one time.
It's
Like
bad. It's bad.
slick. I was asleep.
It's bad.
And all I heard was like, I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I heard it again. I'm like, oh, that's just him.
Let me
Went back
explain
to
something.
sleep.
I'm not a pill popper, right? This is how I know I'm not a pill popper. We took perks just to try it. I've never popped a perk in my life. I was sitting on the couch like, yo, get up. And I said, I'm going to turn on the sink. I told myself, I was like, I'm going to turn on the sink so you can't hear me.
Door closed too.
Door closed, sink on, sink running.
It's insane.
Wow.
So that's why that was another embarrassing story. I threw up in front of someone like mid back strokes. I'm like had to get up and go throw up in the toilet, brush my teeth, took a shower, came back, smack.
Got the job done.
Yeah, still got the job done. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, this Jordan Game 6. Like
Yeah.
what the fuck? It was Jordan Game 6, baby.
9/11
I got
who?
it. No, yeah, fuck 9/11.
Yeah.
No, I got it done.
Yeah,
That-
yeah.
So that's another embarrassing story. I mid stroke, back stroke, literally, like, little bit got in my hand, went to the bathroom, threw up my life. She heard me instantly turn on the shower. She heard me grab a toothbrush, brush my teeth. She literally told me when I got back, that is the only reason I'm gonna let you eat my pussy and finish. Because I heard you took a shower and you brushed your teeth.
Be like, bitch. You
And
know
she
you
respected
want
it. And she was like, go ahead and finish. Smack, nutted, went to sleep.
It's a W. That's a
I don't
W
think that's
for that.
embarrassing, actually, because I still got the job done and she didn't kick me out. She just went to sleep while I was taking a shower and brushing my teeth. She went to sleep.
That's just insane.
I don't think that's insane. I don't think so. I think that's a normal night. That's a normal drunk
That's
met
a
at the
normal
club.
Tuesday.
Drunk night.
Normal drunk met at the club. We fuck. We don't know each other. We not gonna see each other again. And then boom.
Get 'em.
Says, me too. I feel ya. Someone
I'm
else
not bad to the
relates
bone
you.
though. I got feelings too.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I honestly, I agree with you, Reggie. You're a good guy.
I don't think you do.
You're top 5 Americans.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm trash. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trash.
Wow.
Trash, man. I'm trash.
What else your girls got?
Yeah, what else y'all got? Y'all got topics? Oh, you brought up
Sharice scrolling.
off.
scrolling
Can we
Tinder.
go off camera? Can we? What we talked about off? The Cleo and
Oh,
Ice
Cleo
Spice.
and Ice Spice. Yeah, speaking of bad terms, Cleopatra and Ice Spice, they got into it this past 2 weeks. Been a minute, but to sum it up, Ice Spice invited her on her tour, and Ice Spice was being the little shit that she is and treating Cleo like shit. What do y'all think about that?
I just think it's crazy to try to like treat someone like treat someone like a bum when you invited them somewhere and it was last minute and they even asked you like, what do I need? What do I need to pay for? And you were like, oh, nothing. You're all good type shit. And then you want to fucking move foul as fuck and treat someone crazy like, you bum bitch and da-da-da. And I'm just like, how am I a bum when you invited me somewhere? I'm doing you a favor. This shit was last minute. And I got more than enough means to pay for my own shit, but you told me not to worry about it. And now you're trying to paint this weird ass narrative like I'm a bum. Like, that shit would have me all the way fucked up.
What does the true meaning of "I got you" mean? What does that mean? Because from my understanding, I don't have TikTok. I'm gonna let y'all know that right now. I don't have TikTok, so I don't know what the whole. I know there was like a 6-part series where Cleo broke down everything. I'm just going off of what I've heard from other platforms. Sounds like what she said. Cleo got invited on the tour. Cleo was bigger than Ice Spice at one point. Ice Spice has been rapping. We just didn't know who she was.
No, she still is. Like, you see the videos, and Ice Spice be like, don't even move a crowd.
Cleo
just
Trapper
say
could
one
not
thing
touch Taylor Swift. Ice Spice is up there now. She's moving with certain crowds. That's why she's treating her like that.
But that's what I'm saying. Like literally what I just said. The videos, she can't even move a crowd, and I don't even hate Ice Spice. Like, she literally be up there performing all the songs that be making her go viral and and not a single person be singing the lyrics or so much as like dancing or anything or getting hype or jumping up and down. And then Cleo Trapper just steps on the stage and people lose their mind, because even before people realized that she did music, like, she was popular, like, just like her whole like
her aura,
social,
just her aura.
Yeah, her videos, like her fucking
people.
funny ass video, literally like her whole ass fucking social media presence as a whole, like. So that's why I'm just really blown, because like, obviously, like, I don't know, I feel like Ice Spice is just weird as fuck. She's just like, oh, this bitch is trying to eat off my plane, but I'm just like, no, bitch, you're weird, because like, at the end of the day, like, when you do a tour, you need to like know who's getting on what bus, like what hotel this, like who's eating when, like schedule, like, type shit. Can I
get a chicken Caesar salad?
But that shit was so fucking weird for all of them to be like, oh yeah, no, we're all ordering salads. We're just all gonna eat a salad because you know you're trying to stay fucking not full so you can go out and eat a whole ass steak dinner or some more shit. I even, like, when she couldn't even let them eat some fast food, I was like, bitch, you're trifling as fuck. Like, I don't need your money. Don't treat me like that.
Okay, how would you act if you sharing a room with a bitch and say y'all in Miami, right? Say y'all in Miami. Y'all flew down there 2 days early, and your girl invited you on the trip and said, yo, I got you. You came down there, you had bread, but like, hey, like, you came down there, you was a little fucked up, but like, she was like, no, I got you, come. 2 days later, that girl fucking boyfriend show up and he's like, hey, you gotta find your own hotel room. Cause that's what she did. They was sharing a room. They were sharing a bed on her tour bus. And then Ice Spice out of nowhere was like, hey, you gotta find a place to stay. Like, you can't stay here. Like, you can't stay in my bed no more. And it's just like, the term is like, what does that mean? I got you.
That was the thing. They weren't sharing a tour bus. A bed and shit on the tour bus. She was complaining that she literally even simply tried to see her, and then Ice Spice went on this weird ass like live rant on Twitter and shit.
Which I
and she was
about that.
yeah.
Did she say some shit like, can a bitch play with her pussy?
I asked y'all about that. Like, how do y'all feel about Ice Spice saying that? Like, oh, the waiter asked, where the fucking food, your fucking vacuum, and like, you won't even let me go on the back of my own tour bus and play with my fucking pussy. Like, how do y'all feel about that? Cause
I'm like, bitch, one, like, again, you invited me, like, that bitch, I think that shit just pissed me off, because, like,
right quick, though.
Huh?
You don't be having to just get that done off right quick. Like,
but
nigga,
it's just the whole thing,
like, bro.
Like, I've been in relationships where, like, I'm just, like, I've literally had to check niggas and be like, you dusty ass fucking roach motherfucker, like, don't ever fucking talk to me like I'm not the shit and like I'm beneath you, because first of all, when you do shit for people or you ask shit for someone, that shit needs to be genuine and come from the kindness or whatever the fuck within your heart and within your character. Don't ever do shit thinking you're trying to one up somebody or like it's a got you moment or like I owe you something. Like, I can't stand that shit. Like, me personally, I know I'm a hothead, and when I be getting mad, I be getting mad as fuck. But the one thing that I know for a fact that I never do and have never done to anyone, like, I would never throw some shit back in your face like, oh, and remember when I fucking helped you with your kids, or I fucking gave you a ride that one time, or this or that, like, because I'm just like, that's weird as fuck. Like, I did that shit because I felt like I genuinely wanted to do that. So, like, me even as mad as I get, like, that would never cross my mind to throw some shit like that back in your face, because that means it wasn't genuine. So for this bitch to be like, you roach bitch, it's just like, bitch, like, why did you ask for me to go on your tour? Because, like, with or without being on your tour, I didn't need you, but now you showed
eat.
your ass,
Like,
and now I'm eating even more because people are not on your side. Like, bitch, damn, you're weird as fuck. Like, you're one of the weird friends that everyone's mom be warning you about. Like, man, that girl be seeming like she's your friend, but I guarantee you now, you're like, oh, whatever.
She was talking shit to her to Nicki Minaj.
Way better than me.
She was talking shit about Cleopatra to Nicki Minaj. Everyone has been saying that this was all damage control to get her, like, look, no, like, y'all might have been talking shit about her, but, like, we good now. Like, she on my tour.
But Nicki Minaj is not even friends with her. She unfollowed that bitch, and then, like, she got exposed by Baby Storm for talking about every fucking body.
Yeah. Nicki be on her
Shout
own
out to
rant
Nicki.
anyways, so.
Shout out to Nicki. The barbs ain't about to go in.
Like I said, you are way better than me. Cause me,
me?
oh, if I done something for you and I felt like I was being genuine about it, I'm telling you what the fuck I did with even in a fight.
So you agree with Ice Spice?
I'm like, I'm like, that's bold. Okay, but I'm just like, if the person was like, if you did something for me, like, say, like, oh, I was down on my luck type shit, I didn't have no car, and you were like, gave me a ride back and forth to the club every day type shit, and then I was ungrateful and I got a car all of a sudden, I was just like, bitch, you never did shit for me, and then you said, oh, well, remember when I did this? That's one thing, but for us to not even be on no type of terms, we're just kind of having a fucking moment, and you randomly bring up, oh, I did this for you, and remember when I got you this present, and then I fucking took you out to eat, and then I gave you rides, and da-da-da, it's like, bitch, you're motherfucking weird. Like, why are you keeping tabs like that? Like, what the fuck? Don't do shit for me then. I'm good. I don't need you to do shit for me. Like,
mine's is a little different, all right. And he's seen it firsthand.
Yeah.
Like, we went to Houston, and there's this. Oh, I love Houston. Houston did not do me no wrong. Houston was beautiful, but there's this bitch, right? She was bumping coochie with the kitty coochie with the birthday girl. Okay. So this girl, she went out with him and another nigga, right? But she was the main girl. Was like, if my nigga finds out I'm talking to other guys, he will like snatch me up. So we find them outside, right? Me and the other girl, right? We're like, y'all some fucking weirdos, right? I'm like, bitch, you were all excited for touching a fucking Coach purse. I don't know any bitch that's excited to be touching a Coach purse. I'm like, bitch, I sponsor your whole fucking outfit. So for you to go out and act a fucking fool, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? You're looking fucking weird. You're looking fucking stupid. So me, I am the type to throw it in your face, especially if I just met you and you're being weird and you're already showing those signs. And yeah, and like he's seen it firsthand. Like, I will tell you like what you did wrong. And thank God he was there, because bitch, I don't think I could have fought that girl. I was scared to fight her. I'm not gonna hold you. He was being a mean ass security guard.
Let's not talk about Houston.
Houston, we have a problem.
Yes. Let's not talk about Houston.
Houston was cool.
Yeah, there you go.
We put a hole in the wall too.
Let's leave it at that. Let's, like, Houston was cool. Let's leave it at that.
Anyways, it was not that deep.
No,
but all was. Where you're going, it's not even that deep. All right, so let me just talk about Houston, like how I was. Okay. Excuse me. But yeah, I am the type of bitch to throw something in your face, especially if I'm in a fight with you. All I'm saying about Houston, relax.
I feel that. I feel that. It's been done to me, but I don't do it to other people. But I feel that. But like, Ice Spice is weird. That is some weird behavior, just a little bit, because it seemed like it was cleaned up. Didn't seem like it was genuine because she was just talking about me. But like that, like I said at the true beginning, like, what is the true meaning of "I got you"? Like, if someone says that to you, Sherri, what does that, like? Put yourself in situation. Simple situation. Hey. Just simple shit like this. This has happened before. I think every friend group has gone through this. Hey, come out with me. Like let's go get brunch. And be like, hey, bro, like, I'm really not trying to spend bread like that, whatever. I got you. What does that mean if a woman says that to you?
You're paying for my meal.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, but deeper. You're not expecting that woman to ever bring that up, ever. Correct?
No, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I'm just like, do shit because you want to do shit. If you feel like the need that every time you get mad or whatever the fuck that you want to like throw some shit in someone's face, it's just like, bitch, one, you're dumb as fuck, because if you don't like your own ideas, then stop motherfucking having them and stop executing them. Because nobody crawled inside your head and said, oh, do this for X, Y, and Z person. You decide to do that. So for you to have the audacity to want to get mad, especially if the person wasn't showing signs of like being ungrateful towards you. Because if you're being ungrateful towards what I did for you, that's one thing. Then I can fucking remind you of what the fuck I did type shit. But like us just fighting and then me just bringing up some random shit that I chose and woke up one day and decided to do for you, that's where it's weird.
But that's what she was feeling. She felt like she was feeling ungrateful. Ice Spice felt like, but this woman is being fucking ungrateful. I invited you on my tour. This is a good look for you.
But that's what I'm saying. It's not a good look because it's like, one, bitch, I didn't need your tour. And two, you're literally trying to make sure I'm starving, making sure I missed out on meals, having fucked up transportation, not even knowing that I didn't even get on the bus, literally not even labeling my people on my team that I need to be successful on this tour or anything. She literally gave, after fucking Cleo Trapper was like, hey, like, my people on my team need to be labeled so like they're known that they're not just some randoms trying to fucking be a groupie backstage. Like they're actually working and I employ these people. I give them paychecks like they work for me type shit. And like Ice Spice's team had the audacity to literally give out these little name tags with like my name and it said literally Cleo's help. Like, what y'all calling people to help for? I know y'all nasty spirited motherfuckers. That's insane. That would blow me so bad if I was employed by a bitch and some other bitch's team was like, oh yeah, here's your name tag, the help. Bitch, I'm the help.
You got the deeper story. Like I said, my
no, and that no, and I know what you're saying. That's why I was just letting you know because that shit was crazy. I was like, the help.
But that kind of parlays into my next thing where a lot of people have said that when you're not the headliner, you don't get treated like you don't get headliner treatment. So like sometimes you kind of got to get it out the mud a little bit. Like it's going to suck. It's not going to be the tour that you want because it's not your tour.
But that's the thing. It wasn't like that. It was like, one, she has more than enough money. You, out of nowhere, texted someone as your friend because she likes to act like this girl's her best friend. And you were like, oh, girl, come on my tour with me. And she was just like, what do I need? Like, what do I need to do? What do I need before the tour? Like, what do you need from me? And she said, I got you. Bitch, you sound like a loan shark. I got you, busting these. Where's my money? Like, what you mean? Like, that shit's crazy. And then her whole thing was just like, bitch, at the end of the day, I still could have paid for shit, but your people didn't want to tell me where we were going, didn't want to tell me what bus I was supposed to be on, didn't want to tell me when the bus was leaving, didn't want to fucking tell me what hotel we were supposed to be at. Y'all didn't even want to tell me what restaurants we were going to so we could fucking eat dinner. Like, you were just being weird. It wasn't even the need of like, oh, I need this or why am I not getting what you're getting? It's like, bitch, you're trying to give people nothing at all.
I've heard like two different opinions though. Some people have said that that's not her fault because while it is Ice Spice's tour, she don't have hands and feet in everything. But at the same time, I've heard other people be like, no, you can simply go to the head of your staff and be like, hey, that girl over there, Cleo Trapper, whatever she needs, you get her. And that's coming from me. Like that type shit. The fact that she didn't do, it seemed like she did the latter by just being like, well, girl, I got you on the tour. Whatever happened after that, that's not in my command. I'm not part of the logistics. I'm just the talent. And it seemed like Ice Spice played that role of like, I'm just the talent. I don't know.
But
and
she
like,
did know.
But I'm the talent that got you on the tour. That was enough. Me alone getting you on the tour was probably harder than whatever you're asking for. But I didn't expect
like, girl,
she probably didn't expect to be asked for that.
People on the staff, like your side and on Cleo's side, have literally produced like hard ass receipts and more shit, and you even come out in your own rants like backing up these people's claims I'm just like, you weren't just some, oh, damn, they were treating you like that, girl. I can't even believe. It's just like, girl, you were actively watching this shit happen. You were actively telling her, oh, nah, girl, we're all just eating salads right now. We're not even that hungry, knowing you about to go eat some steak and shit. You're over here like kikiing with the manager, having a laugh, and your supposed best friend's expense. Like, that bitch would have had me so fucked up. Like, I would have been like, girl, I don't need your tour. I don't need this weird ass like treatment. Like, I'm glad you had your steak dinner. Thank you for the bullshit chicken salad. Like, I'm gonna go home. Like, I don't need this shit. Like, fuck that. Like, being treated like that would be beneath me. That's crazy.
It's touching Skybox, Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl with Taylor Swift money.
She did that one time.
That's all you need to do.
But that's not
you
all.
Know how many little white girls was like, who's that little curly
that's
girl
one
next
gig.
to Taylor
That's
Swift?
not a consistent gig. That was one gig.
That's one look that she.
No, guess what? It was one gig. It died out fast, and her fans. She's losing hundreds of thousands of followers by the day. She's not doing good. She's not booking any gigs. Literally, people like Nicki Minaj, who are supposed to be on your side that you ride so hard for, have unfollowed you. You're literally getting exposed left and right. And then Cleo, ever since this shit happened, she gaining followers like she has been. She's getting invited to do more and more gigs. Like, I'm seeing so many celebs that I didn't even know how to fucking Twitter be like, oh, that's cool. She wanted to be weird towards her on this tour. Well, guess what? I just invited her to do this. I just invited her to do this. Oh, she's on this magazine tour. And then I just keep seeing these clips of Ice Spice being like, I'm cute. I can twerk. Look at me.
Yo.
And I don't even hate Ice. Like, I'm not even a hater. Like, I do like some of her music. I think she's a cute girl. But I'm just like, inside her behavior be having me like, girl.
I'm not saying that they the same person or the same star level. It's just because they come from the same place. I don't know what Bronx niggas have done to the rest of New York, but J-Lo and Ice Spice got the same reputation.
No,
that
they
just
do.
rude
They're
as
both
fuck.
fake as
they
fuck.
Suck. Like, I don't know what Bronx niggas have done to the rest of New York and the rest of them Jewish people that run this Hollywood shit. But goddamn, the moment they decide they don't like y'all niggas, you out of here. You said she can't get booked. That's what Cleo Trapper said, at least. She can't get booked nowhere.
Yeah, she been doing really bad.
That's tough.
I just keep seeing clips after clips, and I'm just like, damn, that's like, tough. Fuck the drama aside. You would expect, like, the people that actually do like her music to be like, oh, cute, God, you know, like type that's shit. And tough. They're just, like, watching her like,
that's tough, man.
There she go, popping ass again.
That's tough. That's real. That's tough.
It's tough.
That's tough. I didn't know.
Oh my God.
But tour life sucks. Tour life sucks. Yeah, sometimes it just sucks. It's not your tour. If you want to be treated like this, go on your tour, and you'll be treated like this. If you're treated like this on your tour, that says more about you than what you're expecting. So to me, Cleo Trapper. If you want to be treated like an Ice Spice on an Ice Spice tour, go on a Cleo Trapper tour.
You gotta be treated like a human, though. You gotta have basic. When are we going to the next city?
They said they were like 35 cities in, and they were like, "This is when I." It was like New Mexico or Texas or Arizona, some shit like that, and they were in the middle of the desert, and like a McDonald's was like a 10-mile walk away. So that's when a whole like, y'all want to go eat without us type shit happened. If you want to be treated like Ice Spice if you Cleo Trapper want to be treated like Ice Spice on an Ice Spice tour, go on a Cleo Trapper tour. Sell out nice little small venues. Get your fan base, build your fan base like that. You will be treated like how Ice Spice was, how you're asking, on a Cleo Trapper tour. Tour life sucks. It sucks, bro. It sucks.
That's crazy to know. You be like, okay,
it sucks.
Being treated like shit.
No,
that shit is crazy.
Why do you think that you need to be handed that and
but
deserve
you're not.
that?
But that's what I'm saying. You're not being handed anything. When you go on a tour, you all have to drive to the same place. So if you're all stopping someplace and that is like your opportunity to get food, the crew, the main person, the headline, the whatever, the backup acts and shit, like. That is your opportunity to get food. So you literally trying to be sneaky and like not let people eat is weird. It doesn't matter who has like a status. It's just the point of like, hey, like every tour has certain protocol and goes a certain way. Like what Ice Spice is doing is nothing new, and she's not the only person to be condemned for that behavior. Like, it's literally like that behavior. That's why she's getting shit for it, because everyone's always known that when it's come to a tour, whether it's a festival, big, small, whatever, that's just a no-no.
Preach.
Deryk. What you thinking over there, Lottie?
Go on a Cleopatra tour, and you will be treated like how Cleopatra is supposed to be treated. I just want to know what the breaking point was. I would like, obviously, whatever she has posted about has been happening throughout the city dates and the tour. I want to know what was the final, like, nah, this bitch playing with me. I got to go live. That's what I want to know. Like, I don't care if it was something small or big. I just want to know what was the breaking point. And obviously she's painting a picture of what happened up until the breaking point that got her to the live. But like, what was the singular action? What was something that she was told that she can or can't do, or she can or can't sleep, or something like that? Can or can't eat? What was that breaking point? Was like, nah, fuck that. Like, y'all gotta know. Like, other people who are not on this tour gotta know about this. That's what I want. I think that will answer a lot of our questions, because like, what was it actually about?
The last straw, I'm pretty sure, was the bus incident of her not even being on the bus, and most of her team not being on the bus to get to the next thing, and her having to find out from other team members, and then like also the other opener, Cash Cobain and stuff, and then her hitting up Ice Spice because being like, hey, so we try to talk to your manager and be like, hey, so there's clearly some miscommunication between everyone's team, like what's going on, like type shit. And then Ice just popped off on her like, why are you on the bus? Oh my God, da da da. And it's just like, bitch, like we didn't know to get on the bus because your management and your whole team has been moving weird. And then she just got mad at Cleo, and then I guess that's when she was just like, okay, fuck around and find out. And then that's when everything just went live on both ends.
I do believe that there's sometimes where people just need to fight, get it out, and then, you know, be friends afterward. Just after y'all fight and one of y'all get your ass whooped, just be friends. Like, all right, you can whoop my ass, so we cool. Or the other way
I feel
around.
like that's such a weird guy way of thinking, because I'm just like, me personally, if you ever piss me off to the point where I really feel like I have to put hands on you, like, I want you dead.
See, I've never had ass
like, no, there is no, oh, we gonna duke it out. Like,
see, the only person that's ever whooped my ass is my older brother. But the moment I got taller than him, it was over. But, like, no, I think that's just how everyone should think. Like, we got mad at each other. We fought. Now get it out the way. And, all right, let's finish this tour. And then after this, I might not fuck with you. But we going to finish this tour out of being cordial. That shit crazy. That sounds like someone trying to hold in a fire.
I don't know what's going on there.
oh.
But yeah, no,
I know,
Ice
like,
Spice
do we all
she'll
hear
get it
that?
together. Ice Spice will get it together. She gonna recover from this. They're gonna take a picture. She gonna promote her album or her mixtape and maybe pay her some bread. Like, here's the residuals you probably missed out on, and everybody will be alright. Everything will be square.
I like it.
I'm all for mending. You gotta mend it. You can't.
Gotta mend. You gotta mend. Everyone's gotta mend.
Beef is crazy. Speaking of beef, who the fuck in New Orleans asked Kendrick Lamar to headline a Super Bowl? In New Orleans, who the fuck asked that? The only thing that people in New Orleans, the moment them lights shut off, the only thing they should have heard is dum, dum, dum. Cash Money taking over for that 9. That's the only thing they should have heard in New Orleans. Like, you ask Kendrick Lamar. Most Southern niggas that I know don't even fuck with West Coast music. They truly don't. Like, they're like, nah, it's...
Are you from the South?
People...
Virginia.
Yes, Virginia is the South. So, like, most people from New Orleans don't even... They don't fuck with West Coast. So I want to know who in the hell asked Kendrick Lamar to do the Super Bowl.
I just don't understand why it's such an uproar this year, because it's happened in New Orleans multiple times and no one's really cared. And then also, usually they just go by like the popularity kind of every year for the Super Bowl.
It's always been outside the weekend. It's always been legacy acts, especially recently.
Not really. There was Lady Gaga. There were so many people.
Lady Gaga's a legacy act.
I'm sure.
Well, now
there's gonna be other people. Maybe Drake will happen, and
no, I'm
sure
not saying that
will
Drake should
dripping,
do it. That's not what I'm
right?
saying.
So, like, it's gonna happen. Do a petition. I don't know what to tell y'all.
You're funny.
Like,
y'all funny.
Get him.
Y'all don't think it's weird. That's weird.
No, it's just popularity. That's all.
Yeah,
it is.
it is really
And
not
he
even
got
that
popular
deep.
off a song.
I don't like
Calling.
Usher, but Usher did a halftime. Like, it's something you gotta deal with. It's either you gonna watch it or not. It's like the debate. Are you watching that shit or not?
Usher didn't have
if
no
you're not,
controversy
shut the fuck up. Like,
that
that's how some people
preceded.
feel.
Usher didn't have no controversy that preceded his Super Bowl performance.
He did.
Yeah.
What, a girl say he gave her herpes?
No,
that was the last Usher.
That was
the
very
last
long time
Usher
ago.
controversy I've ever heard.
It was him
and
also
him making a diss
getting
song
groomed
saying,
by
"I'm ready to sign them
Diddy," and
papers.
then him also.
It was who?
It was him getting one of the people getting groomed by Diddy when he was a younger artist, and then it was also people looking into because why Justin Bieber. He asked Justin like, "Yo, like, let's do like a fucking reunion. We haven't performed some songs in a while. Like, come out with me." And Justin, like, he just straight up was like, respectfully, I fuck with you. But he was like, no. And then, like, all this footage started coming out of Justin being like, hey, I was very uncomfortable when, like, Usher was mentoring me, not because of Usher, but because Diddy was always hovering around. He was just like, you're not going to come to my house. Like, you ain't going to hang out like when Usher was your age and used to hang out. Like, and he was like, nigga, no. Like, the fuck? Absolutely the fuck not.
The Weeknd didn't have no controversy.
He don't really ever have controversy. He
The
just,
shit with Selena
he just
just a
on
little
bit.
bit.
And he's strange.
The shit with Selena was a little
Because
bit.
he was in love. He almost gave that girl a fucking kidney.
Yeah,
Like,
that shit was crazy. I don't know.
Even though it's funny, because, like, everybody think most of his songs about her, and they're all about Bella.
Bella's fine. I don't care.
Mm-hmm. Fine is wine. Fucking love me some Bella Hadid.
She's fine.
Her face was built, not born. So I can't really.
The only work she got done was her nose.
Her cheekbones.
No, those are natural. She just misses her nose because she's originally, like, Middle Eastern, and she's like, I wish my fucking white ass mom never made me get rid of my fucking nose.
Yeah.
Now I got this white person nose, some bullshit.
I like it. I like it a lot.
That's funny.
All right, we've been going for 2 hours.
2 hours? That shit crazy.
Right, yeah. I don't think we have any other topics to go on right now, but I'm sure if you guys tune in next week, we will have more to talk about, and we're going to have some other new guests than just us. So, yeah, make sure you guys go win those free 2 tickets, you know, say early birthday to him, and, you know, I'll just have a great day. I'm one of your hosts, Lottie.
I'm Sherri.
Reggie.
Ew.
It's better than the Megan thing that he did.
That it?
earlier. Yeah.
We out. Hit that subscribe button.
Doja Cat.
Peace.